Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem. Mystical Dawn Dragon in the service of King Dayan. I really want to be near the one I love. He is my everything. That is why I must defeat you. Or if... You are strong. I have lost. And calm yourself and surrender. There's no reason for you to die. That I cannot do. What? I must go to him. No, wait! Nasser, good timing. Grab her, will you? I'm sorry. Nasser? Hike! Nasser, what are you doing? Go now, hurry. So, you were the traitor. Someone's been giving information to the enemy. Is that you too? And Miss Medallion? Are you telling me you've been working for Dayan this whole time, but you're a Laguz? Why? Talk to me. This is useless. Get him out of here. His traitorous face is making me ill. Last. Till this has been cleared up, you'll be held in custody. I won't question you anymore. When you decide to talk, let me know. Go to the Palmini Temple. Palmini Temple? What did he say? That's where we're going next. So, Capital's fallen, eh? Ha! I knew it would come to this. Still, how disappointing. Doesn't matter how well you train an army. If they don't fight, they become weak. What's the life of a soldier without a steady diet of war? Blood and pain are the foods of a true warrior. Speaking of soldiers, Your Highness, the majority of our forces have been moved here. With more than enough soldiers, and yet they could not prevail, and we have overestimated Ina. Even if she is a dragon, I suppose that was the best she could do. I suppose. The important thing is the Black Knight. Where has he gone to? Did you see him in the capital? I did. He bid me present this to your majesty. It's found its way back to my hands at long last. Unwrap it quickly. Unwrap it and show it to me. Very well. Do be careful not to touch it, Petri. It wouldn't do to have you go mad. I'd hate to have to kill you. Here it is, your majesty. Behold, how wonderful. See how it reacts to the war I have brought to this pathetic land. Is this Leiron's medallion? Yes. And inside is a dark god of immeasurable power and cruelty. Once caused a flood so great that all continents save Tellius were submerged in a watery tomb. That blue light. You, me, even this very castle itself. We all radiate various forms of chaotic energy, and the dark god is pure chaos. The light you see is that energy calling out to the chaos around us. That is why some scholars refer to it as the Fire Emblem. Look how you tremble. This light has the power to bewitch the human soul, you know. It calls to our chaotic impulses. It's like the urge to slaughter every living thing in sight. Do you feel its invitation? Permission to act on any base emotion that resides in your heart, no matter how unspeakable? My report is not finished. Petrine. Guard! Yes, Your Highness? Wrap the medallion and place it in the vault. At once! Go on. The report? Of course, yes. As your majesty ordered, the Black Knight moves to capture Princess Serenis. At last report, he was on his way to Phoenicis. See, so he decided on the princess and not the prince, eh? Did he give any reasons? Yes, Your Highness. It was based on the findings of a group of scholars. Because the princess was isolated for over 20 years, they feel her magic will be stronger than her brother's. Can the Black Knight outwit the Hawk King of Phoenicis and steal her away? The Hawk King is not always at her side. Plus, as you know, the Black Knight is in possession of warp powder. Someone of his might has the ability to appear and disappear at will. It may be that he is without equal. With the exception of your majesty, of course. I mean... I'll have to test that someday, but not today. It's not often that one finds two as useful as he is. Well spoken, your majesty. Now then, Petrine, my dear Petrine. You have made one blunder after another. How will you prove your worth to me? If you wish to remain in my service, you must show me results. Unless you too wish to become food for Rajion here. Rajion? Your Majesty, I will redouble my efforts. I won't let you down again. You can be a general, or you can be dinner. I don't really care which. But do try to show a little initiative, won't you? Yes, Your Highness. By your leave. Hold. I forgot one thing. What happened to Ina when the capital fell? According to all reports, she escaped. Her current location is unknown. However, this is Ina we're speaking of. She will return to your majesty, will she not? Kill her. What? I have no further use for her. Oh, but if it's too much for you to kill her outright, use her trust and stab her in the back. As you wish. Yeesh. Without a king. Now I did it. There we go. Overcoming many hardships, Ike and company finally arrive in the Dane capital of Navasa. However, much to their dismay, King Ashnar is nowhere to be found. According to intelligence reports, the king is in Crimea's capital of Melior, preparing to wage war against Gallia. In addition, at least half of the Dane army, including its most elite forces, remain unharmed and at his side. The Crimean army is again forced to march. This time, however, the battlefield will be their own homeland. Eagerly awaiting their arrival is a Dane army more powerful than anything they have faced so far. This fact, coupled with Nasser's act of betrayal, filled Ike with apprehension and disappointment. Yet it is then, when all hope seems faint, that unexpected good news arrives. Chapter 22, Solo. Dane Keep. General Ike, sir, reinforcements have arrived from Binion. Reinforcements? I haven't heard anything about this. Have you, Princess Lancia? No, not a word. Are you sure they're Binion troops? Yes, sir, they fly Binion's insignia. There can be no doubt of their authenticity. The man in command is one of Binion's most beloved heroes, General Zalgias. There's no mistaking him, sir. Allow me to meet with him first. I beg your pardon. Are you General Ike? I am, and you are? I'm Zalgias, Earl of Cadol. Been dispatched from Benyon as a battalion to support your army. Your assistance is much appreciated, but this is very unexpected. I understand your surprise. For Benyon's Imperial Senate, this decision was made with unusual haste. I imagine so. It took forever just to get the soldiers I have now. Oh, there's a reason behind this expedited decision. Duke Purisus has returned home. Do you mean Sephirin? Correct. Duke... was it Perseus? I don't know, man. It's also a senior statement of the Imperial Senate. The Duke returned from his travels and began working immediately to settle pressing affairs of state. First he met with the Apostle and then exchanged reports on both foreign and domestic matters. Then they discussed Benyon's position in relationship to the current conflict and possible courses of action. In less than half a day they brought the entire Imperial Senate into line and sent us here to you. So you're saying that Benyon has allied itself with Crimea, is that it? That's it exactly. I am at your service, General Ike. Oh, wow, thank you. Now then, please tell me what you would have my men do. I'm ordered to help in any way possible. You've caught me off guard. I can't think of anything right now. In that case, do I have permission to make camp around the palace and rest my troops? Yes, please do. That's no problem. Thank you. Please do not hesitate to call if you have need of us. We're at your disposal. Benyon reinforcements. That was unexpected, wasn't it? It certainly was. It seems the Apostle and Sephirin did the impossible by getting them to us. All for a little army. It's hard to believe they would go to all this trouble. First we take Dane's capital, and now this? Things are looking up. You're right. Even if we don't receive help from Gallia, we still may be able to defeat Ashnard. That's true. It's like a dream. I have to disagree. Oh look, Soren is upset again. Who knew? What is it this time? If the Crimean army is not the crux of Dane's defeat, this war means nothing. What does that have to do with the arrival of these reinforcements? The battalion that just arrived is greater in numbers than the one we originally received. Not only that, but all of these soldiers are marching under Benyon's name. So, if these reinforcements are responsible for defeating King Dain, what do you think will happen? That achievement, the very victory itself, will belong to the Benyon Empire, not to Crimea. If that happens, Crimea will be rebuilt however Benyon sees fit, and Princess Lindsay will be a mere figurehead. And then the deeds of an unknown mercenary company will be expertly covered up. We'll receive some paltry sum of money and be swept under a rug somewhere. Mark my words. Sir, you're being so rude. Surely the Apostle, of all people, would never do such a thing. And this General Zelgius seems sincere enough to me. Come, Soren. I have heard of situations like that which you describe, but whether this is such a case. We've been fortunate to receive this goodwill. We must always search for such ulterior motives. Yes, we must. Have you forgotten Nasser? It's that sort of naive attitude that allowed him to remain undetected for so long. You people don't seem to get it. We are at war. All doubts, no matter how small, must be extinguished. If they aren't, we could well be ignoring something that will lead to our defeat, or to our death. Now let's take Soren's comments under consideration and discuss this at length. We meet in 1 hour. I'd like to report the results of our last battle. MVP Astrid. Wow. New ally, Taroni. There were no deaths and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That is all. By your leave, I will excuse myself. Okay. Can we finally... Still can't... Oh my goodness. Hey, Ike. General Ike, wait up. Say, if there's an enemy in my way, but I don't want to kill him, what do you think I should do? This is about the stupid game again. Well, it's all your fault. You had to go and tutor Daniel, and now I've been on this losing streak. Tutor? You mean back when we were on board the ship? There's just one hint. Daniel isn't like me. He's smart. I'm the one who thought up this game, but he's the one who's getting better and better. I hardly ever win anymore. Instead of playing that game, why don't you try some real combat? Stop joking around. We're happy-go-lucky traveling merchants. We don't know anything about fighting. Give me a break. It's nice you're having fun and all, but please. Can you save your stupid game for someone who's not fighting for their life day in and day out? Well, what do you expect? Everything's war, 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 and there's no place for us. All we can do is play this game. Sorry, I'll just go lose again. For heaven's sake. Look, if there's an opponent you don't want to kill, just shove him out of the way, then you don't have to fight him. Huh? Oh, I think, you know, we are what we are, but we'll be with you till the end. I hope we can continue to be of service, alright? Yeah, thanks. Sorry for being so irritable. It's alright. I know how much stress you've been under. Something on your mind? Oh, Commander Ike. Oops, I guess I'm supposed to call you General now, huh? Commander's fine. So what's going on? Are you thinking about that person you were looking for? It's all settled. Actually, no. It's not really settled. It's just, I figured that worrying about it all the time wasn't doing me any good. I turned over every rock in Benyon during my search, but it's just easier to assume that everything's going well. Somewhere. As long as you're happy, I won't say a word. So what were you thinking about then? I didn't see anything before. But Dane is my homeland. Is that so? Yeah, until a few years back, I lived in the slum of Navassa and stole for a living. So anyway, I went back to my old stomping grounds and saw some friends. The rest of the city's empty, but they're still here. They've got no other place to go, you know? What did they have to say? Everyone was mad that Kremmy had won. They said that if the king had been here, there's no way they would have been defeated. It's so weird. Until now, all they had ever done was complain about this place. I see. You know, Ashnard wasn't such a bad king, at least as far as we could see. If you were strong enough, you could rise up and become a knight one day. You could escape the filthy slums. He was the only king who ever gave us that chance, that hope. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind fighting with all of you. But still, seeing your homeland scarred and trampled like this is tough. I'm sorry. I know Kremmy is suffering in the same way, but I can't change how I feel. Alright. I've got some more good experience here. I think we should... Who should we avoid? I'm only going to get him to promote. And we do have a master seal to do it too. Might as well. Save some experience that way. We're going to need him to take the bow as well. Oh, he already knows how to do it. Never mind. And Astrid also should have gotten a sword. Doesn't look like she can use it. Who else has Ike does. Yeah, she can't use it. Okay. Might as well let her have Goosebow, I guess. Some sort then. Ooh, he is an occult too. Interesting. Who to give that to? Not using any of these guys. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go get this sorted out, and we'll start the chapter next time, guys. Godspeed, stay frosty. See you.